Time now is 6:46, and I can't get enough of these temps in the 80s. You can see it on your screen there. Yes, it's true. We're looking at a slightly cooler weekend, but of course, we're all wondering, how long is this going to last? So let's ask meteorologist Lindsay Riley, who has your answer in your weather impact forecast.
Well, the first half of August was extremely hot. Almost every day we were in an extreme heat warning. We finally have broken that trend this week. And this weekend, temperatures pretty close to average. Today in the valley, we top out at just 103 degrees. A little bit humid out there. Humidity will begin to go down over the course of the weekend. So not too bad for even some outdoor activities during the afternoon. 103 today in Sun City, 99 in Fountain Hills, 101 out toward Mesa, and 102 degrees in Tempe. Maybe you're planning on being poolside. We have a lot of hours today where temperatures are going to be in the 90s. In fact, we don't cross the century mark until 3 o'clock this afternoon. So pretty good, not too hot to be poolside. You can see our dew points. They're going to be coming down today. So especially by tomorrow, you're going to notice a lot lower humidity. But a lot of times when that happens, that means temperatures are going back up. And you will see a pretty rapid warm up for the second half of the week in the extended outlook. Across Arizona today, we will have a few thunderstorms. It's just not going to be as widespread as the last couple days. Flagstaff, Show Low, Stafford, Tucson. Those are some of the areas that could see a few afternoon storms, but the good news is they're going to die down after sunset, and then by Sunday, we're going to be pretty dry across the state. 106 today in Lake Havasu, 80 at the Grand Canyon, mid-80s in Prescott. Gorgeous weather there. We do have some lower numbers on the monsoon meter. Western Arizona is dry today. Fewer storms up in northern Arizona. Highest concentration will be near the White Mountains and down through Graham and Cochise County. So that's where we're looking at 5s on the monsoon meter. But again, they're going to die down after sunset. In fact, here's a look at the hour by hour for the White Mountains. Storm chances peaking around 2 to 4 p.m. and then sharply dropping off as we get into the evening hours. Be prepared for another round of high heat. We're talking above 110 again in the valley by the second half of next week. This is a 70% chance for above average temperatures later on in the week, and you can see this is where we're headed. Not too bad this weekend. 103 today, 104 tomorrow, but by Wednesday we're back up to 111 and 113 on Thursday. Here's our valley 7-day. Lots of dry time, just a 10% chance for a storm today. It's gonna be mostly dry, and then the big story for the upcoming week is the returning heat.
All right, I'm okay with it as long as we have more lows in the 80s over the next several days. Lindsay, thank you.